What's good, Step Back family? This is Mikey B out here at the Bucks, Starbucks, doing my thing. You know what it is, and I'm talking about NBA. We're going through the player movement and talking about injuries. Big season this season. A lot of teams were evenly matched. We know who the top guys are coming back this year. LA Clippers favorites, LA Lakers favorites. We got it. We got it. Then we have the Brooklyn Nets coming through with Kyrie, Durant. That looked good too. But as you know, the season changes and the forecast changes as injury happens. We got a couple up and comers. I'm gonna go through that right now that I thought may make the playoffs or could make a strong run. Let's go through the injuries that we see that are affecting the teams long term. First off, Atlanta Hawks, man. Bogdan, God, Lord. I mean, how much more pain can you get? Great season for this team. You know, if we look at the standings, and I'm gonna go ahead and open up another window here. I should have had this open already. The Atlanta Hawks, you know, they were trending pretty good. They had a pretty good season. I'm not saying they were the Pacers. We know the Pacers doing their thing. But, you know, Atlanta was in the 8th slot. Now with this injury, where does that put them? They certainly have the backups to make things happen because of their roster. But, man, this is a big injury for them. You know, plus Rondo's out. So now they're going to have to really rely on Danilo Gallinari to come back. And Chris Dunn's going to have to come back. Looks like he was slated to come back December 27th, and now it looks to be February 1st. So all these updates are telling me if they can remain healthy, they would be a little bit more. They'll be a lot more deadly. But right now, they're struggling. Gives the young guys opportunity to get some play. So that's going to be exciting. But, man, tough on Atlanta Hawks. Just tough run. Let's keep going down, man. Boston Celtics or anything hurting this team, they look healthy. So all my rankings are kind of going to change from what we see just upon this injury report out that I'm giving to y'all. Man, the Boston Celtics look good, man. You know, Jaylen Brown's still good. You know, Tatum, COVID-19 scare, so he's out a week and a half. And then finally, Kemba Walker's coming back January 15th. That's the big one for me, along with Tristan Thompson. They're going to get the opportunity to come back either from COVID or a regular injury. Kyrie out personal reasons till the 13th. Nick Claxton may make his way back February 1st. Now, the big hit here that changed the whole trajectory for the Brooklyn Nets, and they still have not addressed it, is Spencer Dinwiddie. Now, you got Jamal Crawford, you got Beasley. They had these guys last year. Is there any way to get these guys back, right, into this type of flow? Is there any guys? I mentioned Alonzo Trier is a guy they may be able to go get in free agency. There's a couple guys available they can go get. It's all about how they want to roll with this thing and how they want to move. They can definitely come back. Now, continue on. Cody Zeller, I'm not going to say nothing right now, not a factor right now what the Charlotte Hornets are doing. However, he's a big that can still run even at his age. May get something out of him when he comes back in. Chicago Bulls, I mentioned, teams that are sleepers, they look good. And they're healthy. They got a lot of COVID scares. One that we have to be truly cognizant of are these three, man. You got Laurie, Chandler, and Thomas. I mean, if all these guys come back, whew, guys, Bulls are already doing good. You add on these guys, which are very, very, very big for this team. My predictions may come true. Chicago may sneak in. They have an opportunity to sneak in. Let's look at the standings in Chicago and where they're at. 4-7, still not out of the woods yet. Still not scary like you suck. You're still playing ball. We got to see what happens with that squad, all right? Let's keep going down. Cleveland Cavaliers, how are they looking, right? A lot of guys healthy for them, all right? Who's out there long? Kevin Love finally expected to come back on January 25th. Let's see if Kevin Love can help the squad out, see what's good with that. Then you got the shooting man, Dylan Whittler, big three-point boy, coming back January 31st. And then another big one for them was Dante Exum. He's come back March 3rd. He was critical. I'm not going to lie to you. Dante Exum was doing his thing for them on the backup guard position, both roles, guard and shooting guard, helping out Garland and Sexton in their growth. So it's going to be tough on them not having this dude. All right, so that's going to be an X factor in their trajectory. Kevin Porter is finally going to make his first coming after his little injury, little thing that he went through. I'm not going to discuss it. It's over with. Now he's coming back with Windler out, with Exum out. Opportunity for him to come in, play some ball. Let's get started with Kevin Porter Jr. That's my boy. I love him. Let's keep going. Dallas, My boy, I don't know him, but my boy, I like his gameplay. Dallas Mavericks. Uh, they look good, man. I mean, they're as healthy as they're gonna get. Obviously, Porzingis is the guy we were worried about. He's back now. Let's see how the treadmill starts rolling now with Dallas, with all these coming back. I'll tell you what. Finney Smith is actually important, but this COVID-19 thing is striking hard, so we got to see what happens next. He's out to the 17th. Denver, Greg Whittington, man. And then Mike Porter Jr. is out with COVID. I mean, this is an epidemic, man. This COVID is real, man. Everyone's getting hurt. I mean, caught up with this thing. He's out to the 17th. I don't really see any changes to these two teams. Dallas and Denver, definitely teams that will push into the playoffs. I warned you about Denver in my preview. Big losses. This is also setting back, I guess, the gameplay and the maturity of Porter Jr. They need to get Bo in there. Bo. So I'm going to keep going down. Detroit Pistons. Derrick Rose is good. Killian Hayes, injury with the hip. Oh, man, I don't know, man. I mean, Killian is struggling right now. I mean, that's a tough go, man. I mean, Killian, that's a tough go for this kid, bro. He's not having a good season. He was shooting horribly. I went over that from a rookie perspective. He's one of my disappointments. Now he's going to have to come back from a hip injury. Ooh, El Francais, parlez-vous. We got to see what happens with Killian, man. But much respect to him, much luck to him. Golden State Warriors, bang, bang. They lose the leaping man. Marquise Chris, a big leaper. Don't sleep on him, but they got a lot of pedigree on the bench. Allen is expected to come back. Their big rookie, my apologies. Damn truck passed by. February 15th, it's their big rookie. Let's see what he could do there, right? Because Marquise Chris is not a small forward, by the way, CBS. He's a power forward. So we'll see how Allen Samajic comes in, their rookie. Maybe he can do some things. I think he stretched the floor a lot better than Marquise. We'll see what happens. Klay Thompson also out for the season. We know about that. Big hit for them. Now, let's keep going. Oh, my God, this guy. Daniel House out with COVID. Oh. Anyway, let's keep going down. Broderick Thomas with the ankle injury. John Wall, game time decision, had a head injury, lower leg nothing really. Oh, my God. Chris Kellens, I didn't realize this. This is huge. They need to sign Gerald Green. Chris Clemens was a guy who I thought was going to come along pretty well for this team, but without, man, he wasn't getting any minutes. I got you. However, he had that potential. This sucks for him, man. These small guys that come to the league. Pierre Jackson was another one. This Achilles shit is no joke. They need to sign Gerald Green, man. That's the opportunity for them. No offense, Gerald Green may be of more benefit. Let's see what they do in Houston. Continuing down, I don't see nothing really here to talk about with the Indiana Pacers. The only thing I'll tell you, they may get better. They're going to get Brian Bowen. They're going to get Jeremy Lamb back. They're going to get TJ Warren back on February 15th to add on to Oladipo, to add on to Sabonis, to add on to what's the name, the big guy, Miles Turner. I mean, this is a scary team now, man. With these three guys shooting the lights out from three, scary team. Let's keep going down. LeBron James, he's good. This is the thing about the Lakers. We always talk about them. They stay healthy, dudes, man. They always stay healthy, and that's really what gets them through these playoffs. They got to, they do practice that load management in the right way, and they're doing their thing. I'm going to continue down. John Moran, expected to come back from the ankle on the 27th. Got 16 days. Can they keep it up? Jaren Jackson finally making his way back. January 22nd. Those two, can they make a late playoff run? Let's look at the standings. I want to look at one of them. West Side, they're 4-6, still in the running. If Memphis can keep it up with that type of record, they may have a shot. But to be honest with you, that window will close quick on the West Side. You got to be playing. If you're not playing, Houston, Minnesota, these are teams that can quickly come up and grab that spot. As you can see, oh my God, Oklahoma City's in the playoffs. Let me continue on. Miami Heat, a lot of COVID shit going down. Get everyone back on the 16th, okay? Justin Winslow looks like he rejoins the Miami Heat. So remember where he came from. Justin Winslow coming back. Yeah. So he comes back. Justin Winslow comes back, with his hip injury on January 10th. So, I mean, that's going to be something silly to see. February 1st, Justin was gone. Remember, he went off to Memphis, so they got him back. I'm excited to see what they got at Justin. He's a sleeper. A lot of people left him alone in the dark. We'll see what we get out of Justin. Kelly Olynyk is another guy, right? Who's also injured. Milwaukee, nothing. Minnesota, New Orleans. Again, I know it's tough to watch, but I'm going to go through all these guys. New York, really nothing but Obi Toppin coming back on the 21st from that calf injury, plus Alec Burke. They get more scoring. Great season for them, okay? Great season. Nicotina, not sure if they need him right now. I'm just being honest. Ty Jerome for Oklahoma City, a three-point shooter. I don't know if they want any of these guys to play, man. Oklahoma City trying to tank, and then, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander saying, you know what, I'm still going to play out, man. I'm gonna ruin your lottery play. So much respect to OKC. Orlando, really nothing much there except the two big guys, right? Crazy. Look at this. Fultz and Isaac. I mean, fuck. I mean, that's just horrible for that team. Philadelphia's up next. Really nothing to talk about there. Of course, Miles comes back. He may be able to put in some work. All right, next up, Phoenix. We got, Tyler Johnson, three-point shooter. We're going to see what he comes back with January 13th. They're healthy. Remember I talked about teams that can go in healthy into the playoffs. This is one of those squads that can do their thing. All right, next up, Portland Trailblazers. Zach Collins, they got the March 1st play. We're going to figure out how they're doing on the March 1st play with Zach Collins and see what that's about. All right, so March 1st, we may get him back, get some additional three-point shooting, able to stretch the field. So that's exciting. All right. Next, Sacramento, ain't no talk there. San Antonio, they straight, but Devin Vassell, all that. I'm not really sure about that. I like Derek White at the San Antonio Spurs at the shooting guard perspective, at the point guard perspective. That's probably the biggest impact to them. A short run for DeRozan. I'm not going to talk about him. He back on the 14th. So for me, it's going to be Derek White. That's going to be somebody else who can add that 3-point scoring. Toronto, come on. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not talking about them. Get to the lottery. Stop playing around. Utah, they getting up there. Jaron Bradley, Juwan Morgan. Again, they got all these little role players. I'm not sure about that. I think they're good. I'm worried about Joe Ingles when it's in Achilles. I would let him sit. And then last up, Russell Westbrook coming back on the 17th. Quadriceps. What? Is he a track star? He is a track star. Anyhow, he got that injury. And then Thomas Bryant, Lord have mercy. What a season this year. And to have him get injured. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, Washington had everything going. Then you got this. God damn it. This is the way it goes in the NBA. This is why you need two starters on every single squad. It is what it is. Mikey, step back, signing off right here, giving you the news on the injuries. And, man, the impact is huge. We'll see how it runs. It's all about the injuries. I'm gone. Peace.